Good morning, it is the Pepper Putz here with my only pepper. I know it's been a while, guys. Just been busy dealing with all this snow and ice and garbage of winter. But still kicking, still dropping flowers everywhere. So here it is in all its glory. A few flowers still in and around here and there. Now, there's been a few things since the last video, I guess. Excuse me. Still early here that I should probably go over. The main stem down here has officially turned to wood and has started working its way up. As you can see along the edges here, those little nubs as it's starting to turn to wood. Now, this was the little split off that was probably only up to here in the last video I put up. It is now all the way up to here, and then splits off into this branch way out here, and this branch that comes out to here. So its branches now are about the size it was in the last video. And then we've got another little guy starting in and about the crotch of the main tree. So this one here, if I can get my finger to him, there we go. This little guy here is coming out of the main stem right down here. And so it's still just kind of doing its thing. I know what I mean. You can see I've cleaned up a few, but this has just been in the last couple of days here. We have flowers everywhere. They just dry up, fall off. Still in that little pot, still giving it just one fill in the base once a day. And this is what we're looking like. Let's see if I can get far enough up to actually get the whole thing in view. So now this is about level with my nose, just to get the whole top half of it, from what I can tell anyway, in view. May still be missing some of it. Mainly just the top. The bottom, not much space being taken up by the stem. Everything decided to go up and spread out. It's like an umbrella at this point. But it doesn't seem to change much. It's not really getting much bigger. It's not really developing pods, but it's also really close to 2 broken windows now, due to the cold this winter. This window now cracked, I guess. So I'm thinking that's probably what's been stunting the flowers. So as we hit the warmer temperatures, now that all the snow and ice is starting to melt outside, which in and of itself is another bad thing. Yay, flooding. But you can see my heater turned on. It's kind of where I got it placed there for a reason. Just keeps it dancing like it's simulating a windy outside every once in a while, a few breezes. Just that's why it's starting to get woody down at the bottom instead of being a green flopsity little thing. Actually, even if, let's see if we can see it in here, past all these leaves. Let's go this way. I don't know how well you can see in there. Even that branch right there is starting to get that one. There you go. You can see that one's even starting to get some wood on it. I just keep kind of doing the same thing. Let it run a few days on one side of the planter, and then I'll rotate it around so the stem would be like right there coming up, and then I'll rotate it around, and then I'll rotate it around, then I'll rotate it around, just to keep the wind hitting different sides. And I actually still haven't noticed anything as far as drying out. My heater isn't on, 300 degrees, but I figured, it is warm air blowing on it, and just assumed it might dry the leaves out a little bit more on the side that was exposed to the heat than the other, but apparently it's regulating for that. So it'll be interesting to see what it does as it warms up and I bring it outside and it's not dealing with a warm breeze on one side versus the other. But anyway, I mainly just wanted to do an update on this guy. I know it's been a while, and I'm sure y'all have been curious. Stock B footage here. Once you get a little bit more in touch with it. Yeah, you can really see that little guy growing out now. Right out here. And then, of course, this here is that other shoot from the bottom that has now split off into these two, and this long one was the one I showed you from the other angle, and then it's just got this little leaf down here. Of course I blocked the shot, and there's this little leaf down there. But yeah, that's that. It's still alive, and it will survive. I guess there's a little new growth here and there depending on where I look. Right here's a couple new little leaves. I don't know how well those will show up. There you go. But with that, I hope y'all have a wonderful work week this week, or whatever you got going on for you. And I will see you next video.